Hey guys, welcome back to the farm. Welcome back to the vlog. Today we're going to be bringing you an exhaust install on my Ford Raptor. We ordered the Velocity AP exhaust for the Ford Raptor. This is the 3.5 liter EcoBoost and I'm super excited to install it. I've been holding off because I've been waiting for my wheels to arrive, but the wheels actually arrived and now the tires aren't here. So I've been holding off doing this video, but you know what? I can't wait anymore. I want to hear the truck. I'm going to be driving around soon and I need to hear some sound. Also, big shout out to the DDE fam. Thank you so much for sending me my DDE merch. This is the drip merch. Love it. This is a size small and it fits me so well. So you guys can get your own on shop@ddE.com. What do you think, Leia? We do have some new wheels coming. Thank you so much to Fuel Off-Road for the wheels and I can't wait to put them on. Technically, I can use these tires and put it on, but I didn't have time to go down and do the swap, so maybe in the next coming days I'll get it done. It's the iBox spring that we installed that gave us a bigger lift, but now with the bigger lift, we definitely need to lift the rear as well. I haven't washed the truck in so long, and I don't think I'm going to wash it because I think it looks much more badass when it's got mud everywhere. Here is the Velocity AP exhaust. This is what we're looking for. The super cut out. So that's going to give us all the noise that we want. It's a bit noisy in the back because she's looking for rats. This is where I'm at. I removed the clamp. It's already out. We're just trying to move these guys out also. It's kind of tight down here. Would help if we had a lifter, but this is almost done. This was the first exhaust, that was the secondary exhaust. Look how big and heavy that is compared to a twin pack muffler like this. Oh, okay. We had to destroy one of the clamps because it wasn't behaving accordingly. It seems like it fused on already. And if you guys are wondering how the clamps work, they have this little tab over here which sort of locks on these things. So if you don't get that lifted, it's gonna keep locking and locking and not move. It sort of helps it keeps in place also. So in case you guys are wondering, this is such a pain, but well done. It's such a over-engineered clamp, I think. Voila. Let's do a startup. It's not a cold start anymore. I did start it a while ago because the dogs were looking for the rat. So let's do this because we got a break for lunch. I'm doing a leak test with my hand to see if I can feel any hot air escaping, and so far I don't feel anything. Although we will also know after hauling the car if we're gonna get like gas streaks here, then we know there's a leak for sure. But for now we're gonna let this warm up, so hopefully that rat gets out of my engine bay. I just want to start with the hood up, I think. Almost there. I think we got it reversed. Nope. Okay, I think that's important to install. I think we have it. It's just inverted. I just finished zip tying everything. It's not the prettiest setup right now. I am going to leave it like this because it is late in the afternoon already. This install took us almost over 6 hours. Although I think a lot of it was figuring stuff out and trying to see the fitment. So far when I've put my hand everywhere, there's no leak in general, but the valve isn't closing completely. So I need to figure out the vacuum system tomorrow. But for now, we're gonna close this up and wrap it up. Sound check in the interior. The exhaust valve is open. It's the end of the day. I am so filthy. I hope tomorrow we can get a sound clip of us really revving it through, because right now in neutral we can't really rev the car. It's only giving us about 4,000. I'm gonna end the vlog here. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and till next time, stay safe. Peace.